Hi, this is Tanya and Catherine with Twin Flame Mystique 1111. It's been a while since we did a video, so we're trying to get back into the swing of things. Um, if you like, go ahead and like and subscribe to the video. It would help us out a lot. Today we're going to talk about the same thing really, but the way I channel and the way Catherine channels are kind of completely different. So with the information that I got and the information that she got, we're going to tie it together, and we're going to talk about the number 13, which is probably the most significant so far number in our twin flame journey. Is a number, a message that we kept getting repeated like every day, several times a day for, I don't know, months now at least.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes us a while to really figure things out. So we're going to talk about the number 13, and we're going to also tie that into some information that Catherine has channeled from the Pleiadians regarding our portal. And I think that's what we're calling the portal of Transcendence.
Yes.
Okay. So with all this mess that we're in with the coronavirus and everything is a little bit shaky, maybe not so much, feels like things aren't really on solid ground. There's talk about the new normal, and then as soon as we get used to the new normal, there's going to be a new normal after that.
Absolutely.
So it's just going to be like constant change. We just got to go with the flow. So, okay, let's get into it. So the number 13. The number 13 is significant because there are 13 strands to our DNA. We have two physical strands of DNA. Those are the first two levels.
Right.
The next 11 levels relate to the 11 energetic bodies or levels or fields that surround the DNA. So if you put that together, you have the two physical strands, and then you have the 11 spiritual strands that energetic strands of DNA. And we have a lot of information encoded in there that in the past the scientists have termed that junk DNA. Well, it's not junk DNA.
It's not.
It's
most
just
important
DNA that wasn't yet activated, and
right.
that we are just now
activating
remembering what that's all about. So the 11 levels and the 11 energetic bodies, that's 1111. So that's a DNA awakening code 1111 that we all know about. And that's kind of where it comes from. The 11 levels and the 11 auric levels and the 11 energetic bodies. Okay, there are 13 levels of DNA consciousness expressed through Metatron's cube. And like I said, it's also referred to as our 1111 genetic code. Do you have anything you want to add so far?
No, honey, you're doing great.
So yeah, it's kind of technical. It's stuff that we're not really used to, but
it's a lot.
Yeah, but it does make sense. So with these 13 levels of DNA consciousness, we are here to master and attain each level of consciousness, going higher and higher. This is what gets us to our portal of transcendence.
Okay.
Which is what you channeled.
Yes.
Right? So we're transcending karma. We're transcending, all these things right now. And you want to talk about the portal?
Right. That transcendence is through our portal, and that is how we get that's how we get to where we're going, through our portal, through our ascension. And the portal is, and if you're you'll see the diagram. My lovely art again will be it's the picture for this video, and that's what I channeled from Pleiadian named We. collectively calls himself we, and showed me this looks like a Wi-Fi symbol up over the top of our crown, and it's a, this is our portal. This is how we the transcendence. That's our teleportation, transfiguration, and this is where we do it through our higher dimensions that are through our portal. And so that is the word that came up, and that's also come up with Tanya in these in channeling these 13, about the number 13. And yes, that number's been very significant in our path and in our journey.
Every single day. And
It is. And I was born on the 13th as well.
Yeah, it's crazy the way it just every day. And even before, when I first started my twin flame journey, and before I even knew who my twin flame was, I kept getting messages about Metatron's cube, sacred geometry.
Yes.
And I had never heard of it. I didn't understand it. It was crazy to me, but I kept getting it. It was a repeated message, and sometimes it just takes a while for things to make sense. And we're still making sense of things, but this is, this helps put the pieces together. So with the 13 levels of DNA consciousness, number 13 is the cosmic DNA code for the formula of manifest creation. So once you get through these levels of consciousness, once all these DNA codes are activated, that is the key to instant manifestation, and that's where we're headed.
That's right.
That's where we're going in our ascension process. Is we're ascending above all this sadness and tragedy and these traumatic things and karma. This is our way out, so to speak. This cosmic DNA code, referenced by the number 13, allows access to this portal of transcendence, the gateway to the God essence. And it's represented by 1313. So just like 1111,
wow,
you may not see 1313 as often. You may see 13. But 1313 it's like the next step. It's funny. You have 1010, you have 1111, you have 1212, you have 1313, and they're all portals.
Each one connected to a portal. Yes.
Each connected to a portal. Each level is connected to a portal.
Right.
So, twin flames. We're twin flames. We're twin flames in union, and part of our mission here on Earth is to bring forth this Christ consciousness.
Yes.
Right? And this also ties in. So Jesus had 12 apostles. 13. Him and his 12 were 13. Mary Magdalene, although it's not well known, also had 12 secret apostles.
And she made
13. What they did when they came in this physicality, way back then, they alchemically activated the 1313 code. That is the Christ consciousness.
Wow, gotcha.
Yeah. Does it make sense?
Yeah. And then the Mayan calendar.
Yes.
There are 13 zodiac signs.
There are 13 zodiac signs. It's what I've learned from this is that, because Catherine's channeling and psychic abilities are greater than mine, but my investigative skills are pretty spot on. So I can eventually find all the information I need and put everything together.
Yeah.
So that it makes sense.
Yeah.
Another thing that you hear a lot with the twin flames and the light workers is about the 144,000, which is also referenced. Yeah. It's also referenced in Revelations. Well, the 144,000 is not the number of people per se, but it's a mathematical formula.
Exactly.
For this God code DNA or this manifest creation.
Yes.
Okay. So, a lot of the things in the Bible and a lot of things that Spirit tells you is very, what would you, symbolic.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's
So,
all symbolic.
Yeah,
yes.
so that's why whenever, anytime with the spirit messages or, like the holy, ancient text, the holy text and stuff, is that it's probably not going to be literal.
Yeah.
It's, it's more
it's
symbolic.
a combination, right.
Okay, let's see what else I got here. Okay, so enlightenment comes when one is able to access the holographic field of the divine code.
Right.
Through the portal of transcendence in one's cosmic DNA.
Yeah, which is, again, my lovely art, the diagram, that's showing the higher dimensions above our crown. And it takes us past 12D. And they look like rings of light just going up over our heads, over our crowns. And again, this is how we travel between dimensions.
And I think, that's about it. I just really want to go through what some of these numbers mean, because, whenever we get numbers, and I'm sure everybody watching this video has gotten numbers a lot.
Yes.
And they are not always angel numbers. And, I've heard this in the past, last couple, it's not always, the numbers that you get is not always angel numbers per se, where you just, you look it up and it gives you, what the angel number means. It's an awakening code, and an 1111 is not the only one.
Right.
There's 1010, there's 1111, there's 1212, there's 1313.
Right. Awakening you to that dimension, that level.
Next level.
Next level in your portal. And that is spirit telling you, hey, you can do it. You need to start looking into it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Is what that is.
So we just, I think as twin flames, it's easy to be so consumed with the journey.
Right.
As far as that soul connection with another person, we get so wrapped up and so involved in this.
Right.
We forget all about ascension. And unless you are ready to ascend, unless you start on your ascension path, your twin's not going to come back anyway because you're not ready.
Right.
So it's really time to
stop focusing on
the twin, because you can, even with us, it's like you can never stop it with your ascension process. You can never stop working. You can never stop moving forward. Because as soon as you do, and you get into that period of stagnation, and there's no growth,
right?
Spirit's gonna smack you.
Oh yeah, nice spirit spank.
Yeah. So it's like for us, I think it's easy for us to like kind of be lazy in a sense, and like, oh, we're just gonna sit here and enjoy everything, which we do, and that's good, but there's so much work to be done too.
So much. Once you come into union is where the true mission work starts.
Exactly.
Right.
So this has kind of been, twin flames, starseed, light workers. These things apply to all of us. But 1313 is it's the Holy Grail. And see, not only I will tell you why I started researching this to begin with. It's kind of strange. But we've had a lot of weight gain. We've had a lot of ascension. We'll have to do a video on that too.
Yes.
Ascension, symptom, energy, weight gain. And it is terrible. Like, it's not natural. It's not normal at all. Like, seriously, I've never in my life.
Never.
Either that or I have some deadly disease.
No, you don't. It's grounding. It's we're grounding in these higher frequencies, these higher vibrations. And
well, it's terrible.
We're needing to anchor them in.
Yes.
So what starts being affected, right, is where our bodies are impure, or where our bodies are being resistant to being able to anchor in these energies.
That's another a video too.
Yeah.
But Yeah, so, we've all heard and seen that a lot of twins, they look younger and they look fitter and they look, basically better. And that's transitioning from the physical into the light body.
Right.
But it's like there's certain things that you have to do and not do. And we'll talk about that, like high vibrational foods, why you shouldn't eat meat, or if you do eat meat, what meat you should or should not, eat, that kind of thing, in order to feed your body, to make it healthier, stronger, better, help it to regenerate itself and rid itself of disease.
Yes.
So that was my purpose for looking into this, was what about this weight gain is ridiculous, and I know it's Ascension symptoms and it's very uncomfortable and I don't like it and I want to get rid of it. And of course there's no easy, like there is an easy fix, but you have to change your lifestyle.
Yeah.
And it's just it is what it is. And we're gonna make some more videos.
Yeah, we need to go. Yeah, we'll clarify all of that in other videos. So let's get good getting back to doing these videos. I know we kind of bombarded you a little bit there with quite a bit of information, but we are needing to get it out there. So
yeah, and also, like, any thoughts or comments, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Like, take this little nugget of information and run with it and do your research and figure out what resonates with you, or what you can add to it, to bring about a better understanding of this ascension
But
process.
what resonates with you is what is on your path.
Yeah, exactly.
What is on your ascension path. And we are all puzzle pieces. We're all puzzle pieces. So it's not, won't be the same.
Yeah.
But we are all filling in, filling in this picture with our puzzle pieces. So.
And everybody has something to add.
Exactly.
Because there is no one person that has the whole.
Exactly.
Can see the whole divine plan. So we're each one of us are a puzzle piece.
Right.
And so when we come together,
yes,
as one, is like the way we should have been all along. That's when everything comes together.
Yeah.
And everybody has something to add to that.
Exactly. Well, all right. Okay. Well, we're hoping everyone's safe and everyone's feeling well through this COVID-19, and we will be back soon with another video, and we'll clarify a lot of what we were speaking about. Okay, well, thank you very much, and we hope everyone has a good and blessed day or evening wherever you're at. Thank you.